HTML formatting. Today we would learn about HTML formatting. HTML contains several elements for defining text with a special meaning. For example, there are numerous HTML formatting elements, some of which are HTML-B and strong elements. The HTML-B element defines bold text, without any extra importance. The HTML strong element defines text with strong importance. The content inside is typically displayed in bold. For example, HTML-I element. The HTML-I element defines italic text. For example, the I tag is often used to indicate a technical term, a phrase from another language, a thought, a ship name, etc. The HTML-M element defines emphasized text. The content inside is typically displayed in italic. For example, a screen reader will pronounce the words in M with an emphasis, using verbal stress. HTML small element. The HTML small element defines smaller text, for example, HTML mark element. The HTML mark element defines text that should be marked or highlighted, for example, HTML del element. The HTML del element defines text that has been deleted from a document. Browsers will usually strike a line through deleted text, for example, HTML ins element. The HTML ins element defines a text that has been inserted into a document. Browsers will usually underline inserted text, for example, HTML subelement. The HTML subelement defines subscript text. Subscript text appears half a character below the normal line, and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Subscript text can be used for chemical formulas, like H2O. For example, HTML subelement. The HTML subelement defines superscript text. Superscript text appears half a character above the normal line, and is sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Superscript text can be used for footnotes, like
HTML comments and quotations. Today we would learn about HTML comments and quotations. HTML comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can help document your HTML source code. The next thing to learn is HTML comment tag. You can add comments to your HTML source by using the following syntax. Comments are also great for debugging HTML, because you can comment out HTML lines of code. The next thing to learn is HTML block quote for quotations. The HTML block quote element defines a section that is quoted from another source. Browsers usually indent block quote elements. For example, the next thing to learn is HTML q tag. The HTML tag defines a short quotation. Browsers normally insert quotation marks around the quotation. For example, the next thing to learn is HTML abbreviated tag. The HTML abbreviated tag defines an abbreviation, like HTML, CSS, Mr., Dr., ASAP, ATM. Marking abbreviations can give useful information to browsers, translation systems and search engines. For example, use the global title attribute to show the description for the abbreviation/acronym when you mouse over the element. The next thing to learn is about HTML address. The HTML address tag defines the contact information. The contact information can be an email address, URL, physical address, phone number, social media handle, etc. The text in the address element usually renders in italic, and browsers will always add a line break before and after the address element. For example, the next thing to learn is HTML site tag. The HTML site tag defines the title of a creative work. The text in the site element usually renders in italic. For example, the next thing to learn is HTML BDO tag. BDO stands for bidirectional override. The HTML BDO tag is used to override the current text direction. For example,